motivational speakers, trainers, pastors, ministers, any of you out there that has a perfect message, has great value, but has not found a way to monetize it or at least make a living out of it, right? So today I want to share with you how you can take your passion to profits. So if you just give me 6 to 8 minutes, and just in case you got to run, make sure to go and take a screenshot of this, elevateyourprofit.com, so you're able to go see what I'm talking about and what I have for you to help you monetize your content and actually do activities that are gonna help you make money as opposed that you just do it for fun, and I'm just saying do it for fun because obviously you want to monetize it, but unfortunately a lot of times there is so much good stuff. And I tell you, because I've gone through videos, I've gone through YouTube, I've gone through content and some great stuff, but there's not enough people making money from their great stuff. So today I'm going to share with you, if you just stick around with me for a little bit, what is it that is out here that you can monetize, that you can use your content with and expand not only in your area but around the world. So point number one that I want to tell you is your message is more important than when you think, right? And the reason I say this is because what I've seen is that many experts, and I am gonna call you an expert because if you already know your content, you already know your topic, and you've read a little bit about it, and you know what you're talking about, you're already considered an expert around the world. So most experts hold back because they feel unnoticed. They feel like, man, I just don't know if people are following me. I don't know if people are seeing me. I don't know if people are liking my stuff. No, what you have has so much value and people need to see it. The only reason you feel like that is because you don't have the right targets, the right moves to put it in front of the right audience. And I'm gonna say this real quick, guys, because what I notice is people go after followers and go after a lot of likes. But remember this, guys, the followers and the likes do not pay the bills. I notice accounts with thousands of followers, some tens of thousands of followers, and they're not making any money. So I notice accounts with several hundred followers and they're making really good money because their message is so important. The people see value on them, and these people have been able to monetize and manage how to make their voice heard. And hi, Switzerland, welcome, man. That's awesome. This is amazing. Thank you for joining me. Switzerland in the house. That's great. Well, and I tell you what, guys. One of the things that we know is that there is value on what you're sharing. We just need to help you position you in front of people, not a bunch of followers, but in front of people that are gonna appreciate and value what you're sharing to be able to pay you for your content. Imagine that. So the key is not just to having value, but to know how to position it effectively, how to position it in front of the right people. Now, some of the mistakes that we see is that what we're doing is getting us stuck, and what we see is that most people focus on giving free content, and free content is great, guys, as long as you have a tactic and a strategy on how to monetize it later. So for those of you guys that are coming on, if in case you gotta jump off, screenshot this, elevateyourprofit.com, so you can go check out the info that I'm sharing today, and that way you can screenshot it and go put it in your phone and go look at it, because elevateyourprofit.com is what's gonna take you to, let me close this right here, elevateyourprofit.com. I'm trying to do this backwards, guys, so give me a little bit of grace. So yeah, guys, so what the reason we feel stuck is because we give so much free content and we miss the step on, once I give enough free content, how do I monetize it? So remember this, you don't need millions of followers to make money. All you need is a few hundred, and know how to position that to start making money, which I'm gonna share here in a couple minutes. So don't leave me, because I'm gonna share the meat and potatoes here in a second. Now, when you start treating your content as a business and not just as a passion, as something you like, people notice that, and it makes a difference because they put a higher value on what you have, especially if you do it with the techniques that I'm going to share with you here in a second. Now, you want to structure what you're sharing and what you're doing, even if it's free, in order for people to feel like you're bringing a solution to them. And whenever you put a price tag on it, whether it's $10 or $100, people are gonna say, this guy has given me so much value and he's positioned himself in my life so well that I don't mind giving him the $10 he's asking for. I don't mind giving him the $100 he's asking for. So hopefully that starts making sense. So for those of you that are jumping on for the first time, or just right now, we're on the third point, that what I'm trying to share with you guys is a simple system that can put you, all experts, in front of the right people. So I'm gonna share with you the details of why I say a simple system. And once again, if you gotta jump off, just take a screenshot of this and go check elevateyourprofit.com, and then let's help you get started. But the simple system, guys, that I'm talking about is how to turn. This system shows you how to turn your expertise, all of your content, into, whether it's memberships or one-time fees or ongoing fees. And the system shows you how to automate it, because you don't want to be creating content in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, and create a lot of stuff. Imagine being able to create content one time, guys, split it up into a few dozen parts, and then be able to have a monthly membership for people that are really wanting to follow your content, because the system helps you attract the people that are looking for your content. So check this out. Now, you might be thinking, well, that sounds like a lot of work. It's not. It's so simple when you follow the simple steps on this proven system, that before you know it, you have a community, you have a few hundred people, maybe a couple thousand people. But remember this, guys, even if you charge people $5 a month and you got a couple thousand people in the community receiving this content from you, and it's pretty much like a pond. You put people in this pond, and now you're throwing them all the content like fish, and you're throwing them the food, and people are liking that, right? So whenever you say, now I'm gonna have this great thing that I'm gonna share, this workshop this weekend or whatever, and it's $20, for the workshop. Imagine if not all of them, but imagine if 500 of those say, I'll pay $20 because this guy is so good. I'll pay $20 to go hear him for 2 hours. Then you give them the workshop for 20 hours, so 500 people. Now your income just went up, on top of the $5 a month that everybody in the community is paying to stay in your pond. So that's just a little something simple of what you can do with this system. Now, this system is plug and play. It's all AI based, smart system. All you need is a domain and an email. You plug it in, you follow some simple steps, and you start doing your content with the strategy. You start doing your content with intentionality to start attracting not a bunch of followers, but a bunch of followers that are gonna be willing to pay you for what you're worth. So hopefully this is connecting, and hopefully this is making sense for you, so you can go and check it out. Because what I'm gonna do for all of the guys, for everybody, all of you that are on here today, and if you're watching this recording, go to elevateyourprofit.com. I'm gonna give you a free blueprint, and it's not gonna cost you anything. Once you go in there, punch your email in there and check out the information, frequent asked questions, then go look in your email. And in your email, sometimes the email goes to the promotion folder. So go look in there, because I'm gonna send you the free blueprint of everything specified on how it works. And if it's something you like, then pull the trigger and email me back and say, hey, Ricardo, I'm ready to get started. And guys, I'm telling you, I haven't even talked about money, right? But we started doing this, and I tell you, I don't have the experience. I was in construction for 30 years, but I learned it. And in a couple of months, guys, we made almost $30,000. And it's no joke, because now I don't have to go back to construction. I don't have to go and continue to, bust my chops, every day on the ladder and work the construction field anymore. Now I'm gonna continue to do this, and now I'm gonna continue to share it with people that have value like yourselves, that have a good message, that have a good voice, and you just need to be heard. So elevateyourprofit.com will take you there. Go check it out, and then you can email me directly. I love to jump on a Zoom call with you, answer your questions, do whatever it takes to help you clarify whatever you need clarifying, and then help you get started. So by the way, it's not MLM, no, nothing like that. There's no monthly fees or nothing. You get the system, the program one time, and that's it. It's all yours, and it's a lot more than what I just explained, but obviously that's just to give you an idea of what you can do to value your content and to put some monetization behind everything you're sharing. So once again, my name is Ricardo, elevateyourprofit.com. Looking forward to helping you monetize your content and taking your voice to the world, because that's what we are chasing, right? To give value to the world. So God bless you, and see you on the next one.